guys want to see how to go from this to this, then keep on watching. I will show you how I did this full foundation routine, and if you guys would like to see how I did this eyeshadow look, there will be a tutorial on my channel for this look. So if you guys want to see how I covered my acne completely, because as you know I suffer from a lot of acne and redness, then keep on watching, and I hope you guys enjoy. I have a lot of acne and redness, and you know, when you're really suffering from it, you just want it gone instantly, and makeup is the first way to go. So today I'm going to be showing you some high-end, we're using high-end and drugstore products, so it's a mix. Before I prime my face, I washed it and I used a pH normalizer and I moisturized, and I used some coconut oil. So I started off with that. You can see it's really oily, and my face isn't actually this oily, it's just the moisture from my moisturizer. So I'm going to start off by priming my face with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, and I love this stuff. I use it all the time. And I'm just going to apply like a really small amount, and I just do it where my pores are. And I'm just going to kind of tap it along and kind of rub it in, but really gently. Another thing that's really important, and I haven't found really an amazing concealer. If you guys know of a concealer that's like your holy grail, let me know, because I really need to find a new one. But I have been using this, and it's nothing special, it's just I think it's the Physicians Formula Concealer Twins, but the green side is what's going to help us kind of cancel out the redness. So I'm going to go along and kind of just dab this along all of my red areas and dark spots. And then I'm going to blend it in with my finger. And you don't need much, you just need a little bit of that green color to cancel it out. And I look insane right now, but it has to get worse before it can get better, right? And then I'm just going to take my finger, and the warmth of your finger is kind of just going to like blend it into your skin, because you don't want too much of that green when you go to conceal with your skin color. And before you do this, you want to make sure that your fingers and your hands are definitely washed, because you don't really want to transfer those bacteria to your skin. Okay, so once you've blended the green in pretty well, you don't have to like blend the color, it's not going to change, it's still going to be green on your skin no matter how much you blend it. Then we're just going to take this side. If you guys have another skin color concealer that you like, you can use that, but the whole idea of this is to use the green color to cancel out the redness. So I'm going to take this side and get as much out as I can, and you're going to have your foundation to cancel out the green even more, so don't worry if the concealer doesn't cancel out the green like you want it to. Acne is a bitch. It really is, because it's such a big insecurity, and I know I'm not the only one out there that suffers from it and is insecure about it. And it's horrible. It really is. Wish it didn't exist, but have to deal with it, right? So I'm just going to also take my finger and kind of dab it in there. Okay, so now you can see that the green is kind of canceled out a little bit more, and I'm going to be taking my favorite foundation. If you guys want to see my review on the Double Wear foundation, I actually put it to the test against its dupe, the Revlon Colorstay, and I will link that up here so you can click on it, but I actually show you how they work. I do not use the concealer under it, so you will see truly how they work. So you guys can check that out, but I'm going to be using this, and I'm going to be using a beauty blender, and I love the beauty blender. It kind of gives full coverage. I don't like the brush just because I have acne, and I feel like when you're using a brush, it kind of irritates your skin a little bit more, so I like to use the beauty blender. So I'm just going to put a little bit on the back of my hand, going to go in with the beauty blender and dab it around. And you want to make sure you kind of go a little bit lower than your jawline, just so it's kind of blended into your neck. And I'm going to stay away from this area just because I'm going to be using a concealer. Oh, I just got it in my hair. Oh my god. The struggle of YouTube. Okay, so apparently these two don't want to cover, but don't fear because we have another layer of a powder to put on our face. But before we do that, I'm going to go in with this under eye concealer. It is the Instant Age Rewind Dark Circles, and I use this as like my under eye concealer, and I'm just going to do a V shape. And the reason why we didn't put a lot of foundation under our eyes is just because it would crease if we were to use foundation. So I'm just going to dab this in here, and it's just going to lighten our under eyes. And this is kind of like part of my highlighting and contouring. So if you guys want to see how I highlight and contour, you can let me know. It won't be in this video just because I wanted to focus on acne and covering it. Okay, and then for to pretty much set the under eye concealer, just the under eye, not the foundation. I'm using my Laura Mercier. Just put it into the lid and I'm going to pat it along here. And then I'm going to take the Revlon Colorstay powder instead of the foundation, and it comes with a little like cushion that you can use, and it looks like this, and sometimes I use that, sometimes I don't, but today I'm going to be using that. And we're just going to dip it in here and pat it on our face. And it is a little orange for my face because I just kind of like picked a color that I thought was right, but I don't think it is. But just bear with me because it does give a beautiful full coverage effect to your face. And this is also something you want to make sure that blends. And I'm also going to take a powder brush. I'm just going to use it to kind of like blend the powder, because there might be some extra that we don't want. So the camera is probably picking up every imperfection on my face right now, but in real life, it did a really good damn job on my face. So I hope you guys can take my word for it, because I do see in my viewfinder that there are some things that are still kind of like peeking through. That is it for this full coverage foundation. I'm going to go ahead and finish my makeup, and I will come back. So that is it for this video. If you guys want to see this eyeshadow look, it will be up. and you guys will see this vampy eye look, and it absolutely is stunning. And if you guys want to see more videos, make sure to subscribe. So I'll see you in my next video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye guys.